Okay. I guess I'll need to wait for some people to get on here, and then I can announce it or something. Okay. All right. Well, there's one person. Hello. We're going to be tying some Trout Spey style streamers tonight. My goal is to get 2 done, maybe 3. And then this one that I tied earlier is going to be part of the giveaway tonight. So, trying something new tonight. I have never done this. I've never given away my flies that I tie. But I figured it would be something fun and create some more interaction with the viewers. So yeah, there's a form. There should be a form in the description. Should be pretty easy to figure out. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, you should be able to just click that form. Oh, it says you can't find the form. That's great. Well, we might not be giving away the flies after all. Let's see. Maybe I can edit. Bear with me. We're gonna try and get this going. Bear with me, Scott. I'm trying to figure out some technical difficulties here. I don't know if I can edit this. Man. Okay, let's see. No. Aha. All right, now the form should work. Hopefully. You should be able to just click on that bad boy and fill out the questions, and you'll have a chance to win this fly and a couple more. Fox squirrel hair. Fox squirrel hair is something I'm not familiar with, I guess. I've used Arctic fox before, and I've used squirrel hair before. But I'm not familiar with fox squirrel hair, no. So this is the first style of streamer I'm going to tie up tonight. Not this exact color scheme, but I'm going to tie up an intruder style, which is just a shank, and then you've got your hook attached to a wire. It's kind of like a stinger hook. So yeah, a lot of times you get, especially when you're swinging flies, you get little short grabs, short strikes. So this is helpful when that's happening. So first one we're going to tie up is similar to this, not this exactly, but very similar. And I've already got some shanks prepped with the wire. I've seen a lot. I'm pretty new to Trout Spey fly fishing, very new. I would say in the last month I picked it up. But these flies are cool. I've always liked looking at salmon flies, like steelhead flies and that sort of thing, intruders and Trout Spey style flies. But I noticed that there's like a lot of flies are tied with the hook point facing up, and then there's also a bunch that the intruders, the hook point faces down. So that first one you guys were just looking at is with the hook point up, and that kind of makes more sense to me because you don't have to worry about snagging bottom, and when the fish grabs it, it's got a lot more purchase area on the top of their mouth than it does on their bottom jaw. So it kind of makes more sense to have them hook point up, but I did already put these ones on with the hook point down, so we're just gonna rock with that. Yeah, I don't really have a recipe I'm following with these. I've got, I don't know, some that I tied up earlier here that I might or might not throw in the giveaway as well. Like this little guy. I don't know if you can even see that. Looks kind of messy now, but again, hook point up on that one. But we're gonna do one right now. This one's gonna be hook point down though. So I think I want to do this one kind of a black color scheme. I have black thread out. The base is all black. The eyes are black, so I might as well stick with the black. All right, so one thing that I found is pretty common in most of these intruder flies is they do something here as like a prop to keep everything flared up and over. And I know a lot of recipes call for Angora goat, which I definitely don't have any of that. What I do have is, I think this is like a patch of old craft fur. I'm not really sure, but it's orange and it's got kind of stiff, but also kind of buggy fibers on it. Hairy, I guess. I don't know. It looks like what I've seen in the videos where people use the Angora goat. So a lot of times I don't have exactly what recipes call for, surprisingly, because I have a whole room full of crap. But instead of going out and buying more stuff at this point, I just find a substitute of something that I have. So this is going to be just kind of an orange hot spot at the back of the fly. I'm just putting it in a little dubbing loop here. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, Killian. Not a bad idea. A lot of the places I go fishing, though, I don't have service, so it'd be pretty hard to do a live stream, or I have very limited service. But, you know, there are some runs right here in town that I could go hit. That's a fun idea. I like that. But these ones I'm not going to fish because someone's going to win these ones. What up, Eric? I'm assuming that's that Eric Smith I know, but you know, it's a pretty generic name, so could be any Eric Smith. Probably two of the most common names out there. Blink twice if that's you, Eric. Later, Killian. Thanks for stopping by, man. Bay 8, welcome back. All right, so we got a little prop here, little thingamabobber. We got some orange fibers. I'm just brushing these out. I don't want this to be too bulky and too thick. I tied some up last week, not even last week, a few days ago that we fished, and they did catch fish, but I noticed that orange was a little too pronounced. When the fly was wet, it was a little, I think it was maybe I had too much packed in there and it was just too stiff. So I'm just looking for a little bit of a prop there. And what did I say I was gonna do this one? Black. Black. I think I said black. We're gonna do a couple things here. I don't know if I do want to go that. Yeah, we're going there. I'm just gonna do like 2 wraps with this mallard flank that's also kind of a burnt orange rusty color. I just really like how it gives it some like barred action, barred look. I don't know, looks like scales or something of that nature. All right. Okay, I can use the scissors here on this mallard flank and hopefully get it to straighten out a little bit. Nope, I pulled it right out. You don't want that to happen. Do. All right, we're gonna tie that right back in. And just forget about the sliding the scissors up and down. Just pull it like so. Man, this song is vulgar. We might need to change up the station. I apologize. Give me just 1 second. This is like some copyright free playlist on the old Spotify. You know, you just can't trust everything on the internet these days. Let's see what we got. Lo-fi beat essentials should work. Nice, dude. Glow-in-the-dark mob flies. Have you fished them yet? I gotta know how those work. I'm sure they work. Also, how did you make glow-in-the-dark dubbing? All right, something like that. I need, what do I need? Some flash. Need some flash. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple different things here. I got some black crystal flash. See, that's 2 strands. Double that over, make it 4 strands. And double that over. And make it 8 strands. So we got 8 strands of this black crystal flash. Okay. And then we're gonna do a little bit of gold. Hey, bud. I'm glad that you're almost to the birthday, bud. I'm just kidding, Mom. I'm just kidding, Mom. Okay. So we laid in some gold. Now we're gonna lay in some brown, copper, whatever. I don't know what color is this. Dark brown it says, but it's like a shiny dark brown. Who makes the glow in the dark chenille? I haven't seen that before. And that light's pretty harsh on that, but we got some gold, some black, some dark brown in there. Mainly all on the top, creating the wing. Now, pretty much, just gonna add something. Gonna do some black Do I even have any of that black straggle? Wow. Got some. Here it is. This is just UV polar chenille in the black. Go to about right there. Ooh, did I just cut my bobbin off? Man. I looked away. I took my eyes off the ball. That was a rookie mistake. Let's see if we can capture that chenille. I think I had it pretty locked in there anyways, so we're good, I think. Yeah, I looked away for 1 second. Okay. Now it's time for another dubbing loop. We got pretty much 2 steps left with this here fly. And remember, this fly could be yours for the 27 of you watching if you haven't already gone in the description and filled out that little form. It's free. We're gonna pay for the shipping and everything. It's just a, yeah, I don't know, want to give back or whatever, pay it forward. So these flies, I do have one condition that's not probably listed in there, but if you do receive these flies, I want you to fish them and let me know. You got to send me any picture of fish caught on them. That's the only requirement. And I think that's fair. All right, so we're gonna do some black marabou. Just picking out a little bit of this feather here. I'm gonna go for the shorter side. There's a shorter side and a longer side on every marabou feather. And I really don't want this to be too long. I kind of want it to cover up like halfway into that back tail area. Icy maskable, I think I'm saying that right. Man, there's a lot of places to start. YouTube's a great place to start. There's so much information out there for beginners. A lot of like public libraries have, well, I guess it's probably not a lot. Maybe I'm just speaking to like towns that I've been in, but there are places, there are sources that you can rent rods sometimes. Even fly shops might have rental rods available. But yeah, I would say rent a rod and like just go out there and try it. Try applying some of the stuff you've seen on like some beginner fly fishing videos on YouTube. And if you really like that, then maybe even think about spending the money for a guide. Have a guide take you out one day. It is kind of expensive, but you learn a lot in a very little amount of time, which is super helpful. I didn't have a guide, at least for trout fishing stuff. I've never, well, I guess it was like 10 years into my fishing that I first went on a guided trip, and it's amazing how much you can learn in a little bit of time. And then I say if you really like it, then you can start looking into buying your own gear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you going? Okay. Last little bit here. Probably should have done some like cool long feathers, but might be a little too late for that. I think, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Toot. Big chillin'. Hey, heck yeah, I appreciate that. Fly fishing is, it's brought me a lot of peace in life, I can tell you that. It is, I don't know, there are times that it can be frustrating for sure, but what I always like to tell people is it helps you take your mind off of anything else going on in life. Like, because you have to be so hyper focused on what you're doing in fly fishing. If you want to be successful, you have to be paying attention to what's going on around you, in the water, what the fish are doing, what the bugs are doing. You have to be present in the moment. And so if you're thinking about, you know, life or what's going on at work or stuff like that, you're not fishing correctly. So it kind of is therapeutic in a way, or distracting in a way, I guess. I don't know if that's what you need, a distraction, but there's so much in fly fishing, so many different ways to fly fish too. It's just super cool, super fun, endless fun. All right, I'm about done with this first fly here. It's getting wild. It's gonna brush out nicely though. We just need a little more. You know what I want? Oh gosh. Your boy is out of black dubbing. That's the problem. We're gonna go, oh. This hair is unruly. It's way longer than I thought it was. Just gonna hack away at it with my scissors and make my own kind of dubbing here real quick. Bear with me. All right. Now, I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but we're gonna brush out some of that diamond hair that I just put on there. It's a little longer than I want it to be. We'll shape it up. Man, I might have to go back to the vulgar rap because this lo-fi stuff is putting me to sleep. And we gotta get at least one more fly done, probably two. Okay. Well, it's fly number one. That's the kind of intruder style. Got some flash underneath, got some orange hot spots underneath. Mostly black. I don't know if, can you see that well? Yeah, I think you can see it pretty well. One thing I do like to do with these intruders is kind of brush everything, tease it the wrong way. That helps kind of splay out any trapped fibers in there, like those that are extra long and just kind of tangled up in there. I can kind of go around and clean everything up while it's out there. Thanks, Birch and Bullet. You can actually go and win this fly. If you just go to the description, there's a little link and you hit that and you can win this fly along with whatever else I tie tonight. There's already one other one in the pot and it's free to you. So just go hit that link in the description. All right, so yeah, swinging that buggy, hook point down on this one. Cool. So let's see. This is so far what you've got. We got this one, intruder style, really light color, lots of flash, and then we just get this one, the black boy. So I think now what I'm gonna do is a more natural, or not natural, but a rainbow colored, rainbow themed intruder. All you gotta do is, sorry, Birch and Bullet, you can win these flies, the flies I'm tying tonight. You just go to the description of this tying video, and there should be a link there. And I think you just gotta like give us your email or your mailing address or whatever, and we'll send you the package. Sorry, I should have done my research. My wife set it up, so. All right. Rainbow. Let's go tan thread. All right, so we're gonna start essentially the same on this one. With this little hotspot prop thing. All right, this is a little better music, that is. A little better music. I don't know if you guys can even hear this. Oh, there we go. There we go, wifey coming in with the deets. I thought we had a spammer. Someone was spamming us with their own link, but it's my wife. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so we're doing another intruder style here. This one is going to be rainbow colored. Also, shout out, my wife and I, we just started this Trout Spey journey, and I tied up this kind of similar. I don't know. I'm very bad about remembering how I tie something the first time, but I tied something similar to what I'm going to tie right now, which is just like a little rainbow intruder, and caught a few good fish on it. We made a video of our recent trip out. You guys can watch that in our profile or on our page. Video of our experiences with our first time trout spey fishing. And yeah, so some of the flies that I'm tying tonight are used in that video as well, and you'll get a chance to win those, or you have a chance to win those. Links right here in the comments. All right, I'm just looking for a smaller mallard flank. I don't want something super long. I hate how they package mallard flank. Yeah, grab one and you grab them all. I don't know if that's long enough. That's not long enough. Somewhere in between. It's like Goldilocks. Ooh, that's it. That's the length. All right. Sorry, that last song was good. I like that for the lo-fi, but we're going back to what's Rap Essentials. Yeah, why not? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Coming in heavy. All right. Rock Essentials. Let's try rock. I don't know about the B-list rap. Is just maybe a little too heavy. If it is like hip hop or rap beats without the heaviness, I mean, I'm fine with it. I just don't want to subject you guys to it. I'm not liking how that feather's laying down at all. So I'm backing it off. We're gonna go a little bigger even. That's better. That's more like it. Man, Rock Essentials is pretty quiet too. So many playlists. Let's go with what's Future Bass Essentials. I feel like all of this free music sounds kind of the same. Okay. We got some we got the red hot spot prop in there, and now we got the mallard flank in there. We're missing our flash, so since we're doing kind of a rainbow theme here, we're coming in with this rainbow colored flash. Right over top. I don't know if you can even see that. So, rainbow flash. We'll come in with our black flash again. This is just a black crystal flash. No, just a light olive polar chenille. Dang. Future base essentials. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, dubbing loop again. This time we need our olive marabou. That's black. That's pretty cool. I wish I had that option as an elective in school. That's super cool. Where, you don't have to tell me what school, but what state did you go to school in? Oregon, nice. Makes sense. You'd think that would be an option in Maybe it is in Colorado. I guess I went to school in New Mexico. The worst education system in the state, or in the States. I'm pretty sure. If not the worst, it is one of the worst. Oh man, my scissors are dull. Really, really dull. We're gonna start that over because that was bad. Wah, wah. We need a new feather. I definitely, if I'm going, let's see, if I'm traveling somewhere, I'm doing research on the bugs in the area, but for the most part, most trout streams have, you know, the big four, you could say, or I don't even know what you want to say, big six, you could say. There's caddis, there's stoneflies, there's midges, and there's mayflies. That's four big, pretty much any water that has trout has those. And then leeches, and then you got worms, and you got eggs, you know, so those are all patterns that you could pretty much use anywhere. Certain areas definitely have their favorites though. And when I'm going saltwater fishing, I'm definitely paying attention to what is in the area and tying to match that. But this, what I'm tying tonight, these are just streamers. So they're meant to imitate bait fish. They could imitate sculpin or a small baby rainbow or a small baby brown. This one I'm tying now is kind of the rainbow coloration. So one of the beauties of fly fishing, I think, the Bassman Show, did I say that? Yeah, the Bassman Show said it the best there. It's always changing, you know, every day is different, every hour, you know, changes what the fish might be doing from hour to hour. So it's good to kind of always be prepared to change it up. But streamers, you know, you don't really pay attention to the hatch as much. You're kind of just trying to trigger aggression or reaction. Okay. We're gonna finish this one off with just a little bit of olive laser dub on the head. I really don't want a lot on there because I don't want to bulk it down or matte down all those sweet marabou feathers that I just put on there. So that's even maybe too much. We'll go half that. Need a little more on the underbelly here. Ay. That's the second time I did that tonight. I've been tying with GSP and then I switch. And I put pressure on it like I have the GSP on still. Like a broken record, I know. You said that last time. Okay. Okay, it's that fun time where we brush everything back forward here. Teasing out anything that's loose. It's gonna come out anyways. And just making everything lay together nicely. So right now it looks like a crazy mess, obviously. But then we go back the right way. Watch out for that hook because it is sharp. Very well manicured, thank you. Go to my OnlyFans. That's my other channel. You can pay me the big bucks to see what these hands really do. I'm just kidding about that. Shigi girl. I don't have an OnlyFans. But thank you for the hand compliment. All right, well, I'm gonna put a little bit of resin on this. I put super glue, but I just don't, it looks like it's like, I just wanna, I don't want this fly falling apart on someone since I'm giving it away, you know? Okay. There you go. Fly number 2. Little rainbow. I can't even tell, like, what if we go here? What's the best light? Fairy tale insect in my mic. Is it the music? Is that what you're talking about? It's Future Bass Essentials. If you're just getting here, I'm sorry. I've been rotating through music, trying to find copyright-free stuff that I can play. Because when it's just quiet in here, it's not very much fun for me. Maybe if I could like hear you guys talking and not just see text messages from you. Hey, Frederick. But yeah, it's kind of just like I'm talking to myself in here most of the time, so music helps. It helps. Let's go to staff picks. We'll go to staff picks. How about that? How about that? Whoa. Skip that one. Okay. We're going to change up the style. So we got 3 intruder style flies going out to the lucky winner today. We got 1 black, 1 natural, kind of sculpin colored one, and 1 intruder style. And now, lastly, we're going to tie up just a straight up jig style. This isn't going to be with the wire and everything, or with the stinger hook. This is just a 90-degree shank jig hook. We gotta find a nice bead for that bad boy. Beads, beads, beads. Okay, I think this will work if it's not too big. It might be too big. We want it to be heavy though. Ooh, that might be too heavy. Let's find a size down here. Just don't know if 4.6 is enough. All right, we're gonna do 4.6. Where did he go? Bear with me, people. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't get the dang bead on the dang over the bend there. We're good now. Since I couldn't go quite as big of a bead as I wanted on here, I'm gonna just sneak a little bit of non-lead wire in. Where's my thin stuff? There it is. Okay, so those first two I tied were intruder style with that stinger hook attached to the articulation wire. This one is going to just be a traditional jig style streamer. So this one, you don't need to fish on a Trout Spey. And honestly, you could probably fish those intruders on a single hand rod too and strip them in. Those ones are totally meant to be fished swinging them through the current. This one you could fish either swinging, or you could fish it on a single-handed rod, or just, you could even fish this with a Euro rod. Jig streamers work really well with Euro nymphing rods. So this is going to be your kind of do-it-all streamer, this one here. I'm talking to the winner of these flies. Hopefully you're still watching. Or maybe the winner hasn't even joined yet. Okay, this one, we're gonna use these micro rabbit zonker strips. This one's gonna be kind of more of like a sculpin as well. Natural coloration to it. Oh, Grayson, hey, what up, man? I sell some flies. There's some like limited ones on our Etsy page. You can find all the links if you go to like our website. I don't sell a lot of different patterns, but there's also like a form on there, or a request page, where you can just email me. We can start talking. And if you have requests, I love doing custom orders. So if you have something in mind, I can tie specifically for you, or yeah, if there's something you see on there on our Etsy, just holla. Alrighty, let's see, we want a little flash underneath here. What did I do with all that? It's getting to that point of the night where I lose everything. Did I put it? Oh. Here we go. it kind of just depends on the fly that you want, what hooks are going into it, what materials, how long it takes me to tie. Probably our biggest seller on our Etsy is actually our pellet fly. And yeah, it's fairly easy for me to tie, but it's tied on really good components, good hooks, good metal. Tungsten beads, you know, all the good important stuff. Where did I put the freaking rabbit strip? It's like, there's only so much space in here. How? Did I put it back? I guess I did. Well, that's why. All right, so I just made another dubbing loop. We're gonna make a little collar, I guess you could call it, of this same rabbit that the tail's made out of. Yeah, man, now that guide season is over and winter is upon us, like today, I think it was a high of 35 degrees, which I used to have no problem fishing in cold weather, and it seems like the older I get, the more sensitive I get to it. And so I'd almost rather just stay inside and tie. So at this point, I'm thinking I'll probably add some more flies to our page, some more different patterns, stuff I don't mind tying a bunch of. Pretty much just repeating those steps that I just did. We're just kind of building out this body, the side profile of this sculpin pattern here. Let's see. Okay. And come in again with the rabbit, dubbing loop, rabbit, and then we'll do some gill flash. And we'll probably call it good. Well, the head, gill flash head, call it good. Just doing a little red throat flash, gills, gill, throat. Okay. Last step is just this here brush. This is just a 2-inch salty brush from Fulling Mill. I don't know if you saw it. I might have poked myself a little bit. Might have drew some of my own blood. Okay. Where are my wire snips? I always have these handy when I'm working with brushes because I don't want to mess up my scissors cutting out that wire. I'm just going to sneak a few more wraps behind this bead just in case. Put a dab of super glue. I know this thing looks crazy right now, but I'm about to fix it up. I will say, if you like IPAs, oh man, I'm bleeding good now. Sorry, this is getting graphic. There we go. I will say the Sweetwater 420 is a very hoppy IPA. If you like IPAs, you like hops, that's probably your thing. There was a point in my life that I did really like hoppy IPAs, and now I'm more of, like a Modelo or a Coors Light kind of guy. Maybe not Coors Light, Coors Original, banquet beer, Pacifico. Yeah, I like lagers, easy drinking stuff these days for me. The Sweetwater 420 Pale Ale has been around for a while, and I think, the guys that like the hoppy IPAs really enjoy that beer. Could you see me bleeding on the live?
Yeah.
My lovely wife just brought me a Band-Aid so that my blood isn't going everywhere. It's already done bleeding, but I'm gonna put the Band-Aid on anyways, just so you guys can know that I really put my blood, sweat, and tears into these flies that you're gonna get for free, but more so I don't get blood all over it. All right, so now all I'm doing is brushing out these fibers of this shrimpy brush, trying to get them all teased out so I can shape it a little better, and then we're gonna call it good. I don't know how these got spun all up on there. My gills are coming out everywhere. This one's sick though. I might not even give anyone this one. This one might go home with me, stay home with me. Just kidding. Yeah, she's a sweet wife. Sweet, sweet woman. I'm lucky to have her. All right, I'm gonna come in with just a little Sharpie and just give a little molting. Give it a little bit of a mottled look there. Okay, there you go. A little sculpin. This thing is sweet. I like it. Jiggy little streamer. All right. Yeah, we thought about getting into, wholesale, all that stuff too, just having someone print our stuff. right now through like print on demand. And that seems to keep us fishing and not packaging and shipping shirts. But at the same time, we haven't sold a bunch of shirts, so it's hard to say if if that's working or not. But anyways, I think tapped out for the night. Let's see, 102 minutes. That's like an hour and 40. Didn't really, I had a goal of like an hour, I guess, so did way better than that. But let's see, we got 5 flies going out to one lucky winner. So if the 21 of you that are watching, 29 of you that are watching right now, haven't yet entered to win these flies, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 5 flies. Let me get this stuff out of the way. See if you can see these even. But these are like some little jig-style, Trout Spey style streamers that you get a chance to win. We're not going to spam you with anything unless you want it. You can sign up for a regular email list. But I'm giving these away for free. All you got to do is go sign up. Everything is in the description, or it's also in the comments. If you scroll higher up in the comments, there's also the link in there. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Trout Spey style streamers coming your way for free. So just go drop your info on that form. I'm gonna leave this live up for like 5 more minutes while I package these up, and then I don't know, I gotta talk to the wifey, and she set up this whole contest thing, so I gotta see. I don't know if we pick a winner right now, or if we're just gonna, if we gotta look at who all emailed, and then we'll let you know who won via email or something. But I'll get the details. I'll get a package for these flies. Hey, babe. Do I need to pick a winner now, or do I just tell them we'll be picking a winner and you'll hear from us on email? Log line right now. But how do I do that? What's easier? Yeah, what's easier? If I just say we're gonna pick it and you email who won? Okay, I'm back. If you're still there. Whoa, there's 38 people. You guys are all looking for your last chance to win, huh? Okay, so I'm not going to announce winner live right now. We're gonna go. We got to do like a little randomizer majigger, and see who all even signed up.
You should tell them it's their last chance to do it, because
This.
there's only 3 people that have.
Oh wow, only 3 people. There's
4 now.
4 people. There's only 4 people. There's 27 people watching right now. Only 4 people. So you've got a 1 in 4 chance, 1 in 5 chance if you go sign up right now. If all 27 of you go sign up right now, you still got pretty good chances. It's free flies, man. Free flies. I'm packaging them up right now in this sweet space packaging. And we're gonna ship them out to one lucky winner that we will choose as soon as I close this out in about 4 minutes. So you better go do it now if you're gonna do it. There you have it. Package full of flies. Bait Fishing, I don't know your real name, but I think you got a good chance of winning. Hell yeah, Nina, yo, we still smoking, always. All right, lucky package. I'm actually gonna throw a couple stickers in for the lucky winner too. You're gonna get one of our tie or die stickers, and I'm even gonna throw in this one. So a couple stickers going out with the flies. If we get more people to sign up, there's 17 people in the chat right now. You got a chance to win all this cool stuff for free. Go fill out the form in the description. I'm closing it. We're gonna timestamp if your submission isn't in, you know, by whatever 9:52 or however. I'm letting Morgan work out the details, but you get these cool stickers. You get 5 hand-tied jig streamer Trout Spey style streamers from me for free, for nothing. It is time. She said something about a timestamp, so we know if you're cheating. Anyways, good luck. Thanks for watching tonight. If you're not already following us, Yoshi. All right, good to know. I won't call you Bait Fishing anymore. All right, Yoshi. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you win this, man. You've been here for the last couple lives, so I would be stoked to see them go to you. But it's gonna be random, so I have no say. Anyways, y'all have a great night. If you're not already following us, go hit that follow button, turn on notifications, and then you'll know next time I'm going live. And I'll probably be giving away the flies again next time I go live. So free flies. It's not gonna always be Trout Spey flies. I'm just kind of in a little bit of a Trout Spey mood, I guess, or whatever. So, all right, that's all. We're right at 110, so we're gonna end it now. Peace.